In this video, we are going to be learning about the solar system. The learning target is, I can describe the solar system. Obviously, there are planets in the solar system. The 8 major planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. These planets have nearly circular orbits, and if you want to remember them in order from nearest to farthest from the Sun, a good mnemonic device to use is, "My very excellent mother just served us nachos." If you want to remember Pluto as one of the planets, which it technically is not anymore, "My very excellent mother just served us 9 pizzas." So planets all orbit in the same direction and in nearly the same plane or level, so they're not above or below each other. And planets are tiny compared to the distances between them. We'll be talking more about the scale of the solar system in a later lesson. These are the planets to scale compared to the Sun. So these are what are called the terrestrial planets. And just look how much smaller they are than these planets, which are the gas giants. And all of these planets are pretty small compared to the Sun. As I was just saying, there are 2 major planet types. Terrestrial planets are rocky, relatively small, and close to the Sun. There are 4 terrestrial planets. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. There are also Jovian planets. They are gaseous, larger, and farther from the Sun. It's a synonym for gas giant, and the gas giants and/or Jovian planets are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. There are also 3 main swarms of smaller bodies within the solar system. They differ by where they are and what they are made of. So first, we have this. That's the asteroid belt. It's between Mars and Jupiter. The Kuiper belt is past Neptune's orbit. And the Oort cloud surrounds the whole solar system. We're going to go into more detail with the asteroid belt, the Kuiper belt, and the Oort cloud. The asteroid belt contains millions of asteroids that orbit the Sun in a period of 3 to 6 years. An asteroid is a relatively small and rocky object that orbits a star. The largest asteroid ever discovered is 1,000 kilometers across, and the smallest asteroids are no larger than grains of sand. Most asteroids are irregular in shape. So here are some pictures of asteroids. This one is quite large. It's 66 kilometers long. And then this one is quite tiny, just a few meters in length. So the Kuiper belt contains asteroids, comets, dwarf planets, and other small solar system bodies that orbit the Sun beyond Neptune's orbit. So because they are beyond Neptune, they are called transneptunians. A comet is a relatively small, icy object that orbits a star. We learned about those briefly in one of the episodes of Cosmos that we watched. A dwarf planet is an object that orbits the Sun and is massive enough for its gravity to have made it nearly round in shape, but the planet is not big enough to be considered a real planet. Some examples of dwarf planets are Pluto, Eris, and they are both in the Kuiper belt. Pluto is probably the most famous dwarf planet because up until 2005, it was considered to be a real planet. Then we have the Oort cloud. It is a huge spherical region full of comets that surrounds the entire solar system and slowly orbits the Sun. So it's not actually a cloud, it's just called a cloud because it's kind of cloud-like in shape. And here are just some pictures of dwarf planets. And this is a picture of a comet orbiting the sun. This is just an artist rendition, so this may or may not be what it actually looks like. So hopefully by the end of this video you now know that the solar system is made up of 8 major planets and lots of smaller bodies all traveling around the sun.